trying to see that Diddler. What the hell was talking about?
Oh, last night.
Tonight. Yeah, what he was talking about last night. Yeah. We got to see that bitch.
Hey, Shalom.
All
right, it's Gms, Louisiana, the Baton Rouge camp. All right, coming back at you with another pre-camp video before we go live in another hour or two. Lord willing, that does happen. It does happen. All right, we out here preaching the imminent and downfall and utter destruction, as well as the salvation of the Lord's remnant in these latter days. All right. So with all these prophecies going on right now, the Lord say to give diligence to make your call and election sure. And the beloved Elder Pastor Hodges did a video on it, stated that if you're not diligent, the Lord's going to kill you. All right? Mm-hmm. So, Apostle Paul spoke about being fervent in spirit, and Yahweh Shah was on his job daily, man. All right? Daily. All right? No breaks. All right? So without further ado, we're going to turn to the east. We're going to Daniel 6:10 and Ezekiel 8:16 to give all infinite honor and glory and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Harakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who teach well. Peace and blessings and much salutation to the Lord's hopeful elect who continue to push this truth. Shalom. And that's the title of the video. All right. Biometric internment camps. Okay. And this the lesson prompts from an article that we over here at Great Millstone been tied into about what's going on over there in Gaza. All right. They setting it up with the digital system inside of these facilities, man. So that word internment camps, it ultimately goes into when the America over here in America, when they housed the Japanese, all right, during World War II, and forcibly put them in there. Okay, so it's a plethora, all right, of these facilities.
And the Japanese did it to America too.
Yep.
They had those camps where they were starving those those what they call POW, prisoners of war. They had the same camps where they were starving these guys, torturing these guys,
Yep. So hey, it's a plethora of these facilities over here in Babylon the Great. All right. I just seen another article with what they call ICE detention centers, immigration custom enforcement centers, where they're housing the Northern Kingdom in these things down here in Louisiana. Yeah. And they said they are getting treated horribly bad in there. All right, not eating at all. All right, getting beaten in there. All right, this is what's coming to the planet Earth. All right, specifically over here in America. What did you say?
I just talked to a relative today. He's a juvenile. He's in a boot camp. You got the volunteer boot camps you can go through when you have a troubled youth. So instead of sending them to jail, a lot of times the judges send them to a boot camp. All right, and where they can learn discipline. All right, so I talked to him today, and he told me he remembered me talking about FEMA camps, and he said where he's at, they went off a campus, and it has a FEMA camp up in northern Louisiana, and he said nobody's there, and he said it's huge, and he said it's most definitely a FEMA camp. He said when he saw it, he remembered everything that he'll hear me talk about, and he said it's definitely a FEMA camp. He said nobody's living there, and he said it's huge. And what you remember what we were talking about earlier this week when I was like, Walmart, Amazon, these big warehouses they made, they're not big enough to be a FEMA camp.
Right.
But what they are big enough to do is be processing camps. Because in Amazon, in that big warehouse, you got 18 wheelers that's coming up 24 hours a day. I'm talking about literally 24 hours a day, hour up on an hour, minute up on minute, bringing big loads. So just change that with those loads with human commodity. They're going to be bringing humans in to get processed and shipping them out to these various concentration camps, fun camps, as Hillary Clinton called them. And they're here, and they're in every state, man, in every region, man.
And remember, you got they got the what they call the 10 FEMA zones.
Yeah.
All right. They don't. All this is coming down the pipe, man. They just branch different sections off, all right? And you're going to be housed right there, okay? Compacted, all right? Houston, all right? Texas, all right? Louisiana, Arkansas, all compacted in these things. So why would the Department of Defense authorize the use of lethal force? Because they expect something coming down the pipe in the event of civil war, all right? And you can look up, which I'm going to pull up too, Rex 84, okay? Well, they was already stating that, look, military joint exercises was already been happening before 9/11. Well, they were already practicing in the case of an attack. All right, this is what we're gonna do right here. This has already been in play. They on go. Okay, go ahead, bro.
Isaiah means Salaki, Deuteronomy 28 and 49. Yahweh shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle fly, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. That's talking about America.
Yep.
I'm gonna skip down to verse 52.
And let me say this, because Trump, I just did a video on it. Trump says he's gonna bring back the 1798 Act, all right, to where actually you Negroes were still in slavery then, all right, and it was projected where women weren't able to vote, okay, had no say so or anything, man. So Make America Great Again is putting you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans back in slavery, the time of Jacob's trouble. And today's date is October 26th, all right, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Go ahead.
Verse 51. And you shall eat, verse 52, Salaki. And he shall besiege thee in thy gates.
Yes, it is.
So in your neighborhoods where you live, your hoods, that
siege.
That you love to rep, he's going to besiege you in there, all right? And for those that don't want to submit to his will, he's going to pull you out, take your family out, and take you to a processing camp to take you to one of these fun camps, all right? Until the high and fenced walls come down, wherein thou trusted. And most people trust when they're in their house and in their hood. They think they have peace and safety. No. Not in these last days, man. All right? He's going to fence you in, deplete you of resources, and you're going to suffer. Okay?
Hold it right there. I got you. I want to back you up. It's Luke 19, verse 43 and 44. For the day is happening in 7 AD, and it's going to be more intense, okay, with a high intensity on a higher level in these times right now, because we're at the end, okay. For the day shall come upon thee that thine enemies shall cast a trench about thee.
Yes. And
look that word trench up and go into actual karaks, okay. The same thing as it says in Karaks, the etymology of that word in the 13th chapter of Revelation. All right, it's what the brother just said.
And
all right,
and that Karaks is a prison in itself.
Yeah.
You don't have to put walls and chains on it. Once you put that in you, you're in prison. It's just like no different than being in Angola. They know where you're at 24 hours a day. They know what you put in your body. They have control of your resources. You're in a prison.
Yep.
You're subdued.
And this is beautiful because it ties right into what the headline of the lesson, which states biometric. And the biometric goes to what? Like the brother said, being processed. And when you're processed, what do? They fingerprint your ass. Okay? And they also got what? The facial recognition, man. All right?
They're going to turn you to an Android.
Yeah. All right? It's no getting out. They're going to have, like the beloved Elder Pastor Hall always says, they're going to have Karagma stations set up inside of these facilities, man. All right? That's their trench. Okay? So it states, back in Luke 19 and 43, for the day shall come upon thee, this is Yahweh speaking, that thine enemy shall cast a trench about thee and compass thee around and keep thee in on every side.
Yep. So
in the event of a T attack, all right, which will happen, okay, because now that these gutter rats, all right, are bombing the hell out of the Persians over there right now, all right, Iran will respond, all right, and they said they will respond swiftly and painfully, and they know that America is behind all of this. So now coming up on the election, now they're saying the Taliban could be inside of America. The Iranians could be inside of America, and they are. They have sleeper cells over here, splinter cells, that is. Okay, waiting for the go ahead to get the call. All right, for explosions to take place over here on American soil. I did a video on it yesterday,
just like the movie The Siege.
Yep, that's right, bro. And in that movie, after one attack happened out, it was a plethora of them. he'll go have a press conference, and then all the cell phones start going off. Or something else happened right then.
Yeah.
So it will be a series of attacks over
Black
here in
Swan.
America, man. Yeah. Black Swan events. Okay. Finish it off. Okay. Verse 44. And shall lay thee even with the ground.
That means he's going to subdue you. To lay even in the ground is an old ancient way of speaking, of saying subdue you, take you down, conquer you. All right? Have his way with you.
Yep.
All right? This is what the government is about to do to all Americans, but preferably you people on this sign, you so-called Native American, Hispanics, and so-called Negroes. Okay?
Right.
He gonna lay you even with the ground. That's the old English
That's
talk.
all English talk.
Gonna fuck over you. In our day and time, he gonna fuck over you, man. He gonna smash your wife right in front of you. Take your children, smash them, have his way with your children. That's what UN soldiers do when they go to these countries talking about giving foreign aid. They go there and they have their way with the women and children, man.
Yes.
And he's gonna do it in front of the strong man. He's gonna bind the strong man, have you bound up while he's going to town on your children and stuff, eating all your resources in your, you know, they cut them Hamites and shit, go cut from the different countries, going in the cabinets. What's a Pop-Tart? You know, they don't have this shit over there.
We eat it all up,
toast it, what they call it, the toasted shooters.
Burn it all up and eat it.
Eat. And you girls walking around with these boy shorts on, like to dress promiscuous, what the Lord say, give them up to their desire in Romans, the 1st chapter. Yep. He gonna give you up to it and let you have it, and this is what you're gonna reap from it. Man, them soldiers from South Korea, them UN soldiers from the land of Ham, and these third world countries, they're gonna come in and they look on the TV and they see how y'all dress like complete whores. They can't wait to get over here and do what they do the motherfuckers in Iraq, man.
Remember
what they did to people in Haiti.
Remember, America gets double the payback.
Yes.
All right, double the payback. And I watched that video, that guy who killed Nipsey Hussle. All right, after he whacked Nipsey Hussle, he went over there and again kicked him in the top of the head. That's what's gonna come over here to America. Like the brother said, them Hamites gonna be eating all right, Pop-Tarts, and while they eating the Pop-Tart, all right, while you standing there licking from the top of your head, gonna give you 2 more to the top of your head, then kick you in the top of your head.
Yes.
All right,
and that's the anger of the Lord. That's the fury of the Lord.
That's right, brother.
What that is, Isaiah 51. He said they are full of the fury of the Lord.
That's right, brother. Luke 19:44, and shall lay thee even with the ground. All right, put you to death, and thy children within thee. The children gonna get it also.
They gonna get it too. They gonna get it.
They don't have
that utterly, old and young.
They don't have that charagma of exemption. All right, like it says in Ezekiel the 9th chapter. The Lord say what? Don't have ye pity. All right, no pity on nobody. All right, that's extreme prejudice upon everybody in the whole household, everybody in the city. The Bible says, 2nd of the 16th chapter, the city shall be troubled. This is it right here, what we're reading. I said the 13th chapter, they should have no pity on the fruit of thy womb.
Hey, and when you go to these fun camps, it's gonna be like a medieval torture chamber, man. All right, even for the brothers that go there, we're gonna pray to the Lord like you say you were doing last night. Pray to the Lord to give us the strength. Even we have to go to one of those fun camps, because men of the Lord, we're gonna go to the guillotine, and we're gonna go to those fun camps, those biometric internment camps that we're talking about. Yes, righteous men are gonna fall. Some brothers like to fall in it. So we don't know which brother's gonna do it, but you gotta pray to the Lord to give you the strength to endure it. Like I fought Great King endured that torch on that on that cross, man. Because when he got to the cross, he was already tortured and beat up and drained, man.
Don't give it up. Don't get a ghost up. Hold that on deck. Out that Revelation 2 and 10. All right, it's the time that we're into. And man, this brother talk all the time about the guillotine, about the gulag, the detention centers, man. This is the bitterness of the truth. This is where we're headed. It's here, all right? It's here, and persecution is gonna come first. So I'm gonna finish it.
They brand new too.
Yep.
You know they got that new smell.
That new smell in it.
They got that new smell in the motherfuckers, man.
New car smell. That's right, brother. God. Luke 19:44. And shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy children within thee, and they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another, because thou knowest not the time of thy visitation. And you people are all over the place, in tune and locked into what everything else is going on. All right, so as a brother, we can pull that in Isaiah the 10th chapter about him with the unrighteous decrees, passing these laws. That way it's already. That way The law's already passed.
Read that last part again.
So
that was heavy.
So when the event happens, the law's already in place, so they can already act on it. All right? The use of lethal force. They just passed this law. They know it's coming. All right? I got you, brother. Luke 19:44, the latter part states, and they shall not leave thee one stone upon another, because thou knowest not the time of thy visitation.
Yeah, and that's the trick of the enemy. You know why you don't know the time of the Lord's visitation? Because a lot of people don't know Iran getting bombed. But that's what they know. They know what's going on with the Diddler. See, that's what you don't know. They know Big Meech is out of jail. They know that other boy from Chicago just got hit. His main man going wild. All right. So you are indulging in those vain things, but you don't know that World War III is upon you, and the time of the Lord's second coming is upon the planet Earth, because you're not in the spirit. And you don't know that this is going on right in your face while you looking at these unseemly things.
Hold on, please, brother. Please, I can back you up. This is Matthew chapter 16 and verse 3. And in the morning, it will be foul weather to the day.
Yes.
For the sky is red and long.
All right. You know what's going on in this carnal spectrum, this carnal world. All right. The things that's coming down the pipe in a place that's going to perish with fervent heat. The fashion of this life is going to pass away. You know what's going on in this vanity ass world. Bring it out.
Yep. It says, "O ye hypocrites,
come on,
ye can discern the face of the sky."
You know Diddy issue. You know Big Meech out of jail. You know these who the Timberwolves playing tonight. All right, you know all of this useless information.
And then go do extensive research on the information.
Yes,
down the pipe hole.
Yeah, studying for these corrupt crowns, man.
Yep.
Laboring for these corrupt crowns. Bring it out.
Come. But can ye not discern the signs of the times?
But you don't know you at the end of an era, the end of an age. You don't know a paradigm shift is coming into planet Earth, where the so-called white man is about to, hell is about to meet him and it's coming, and it's about to be Kwame Yasharala. You so-called Negroes, Native Americans, the people Hispanic descent are going to be ruling the earth for eternity. You can't see this thing. You don't understand these things. Why? Because the Lord has the spiritual forecasters out. What are you doing? Mm-hmm. All right, you're rejecting them. And when you reject them, you reject Yahushua, and you reject Yahushua, you reject him that sent him, Yahweh. Yep. All right? So when this is going on, things of value, Isaiah 10:1, woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and their right grievances which they have prescribed. You got these unjust laws that's going to have an effect on your life severely, and you don't even know what's going on. Right. They're stripping away your so-called social civil liberties. The Constitution is about to be something you can wipe your ass with, man. Yeah. All right?
In the event of martial law, everything is going away. The military takes over.
Yes.
Totalitarianism.
National Defense Authorization Act. You don't have no understanding on these unrighteous decrees this devil is putting in your face, and he's letting you know he's doing it. Yeah. But you're looking at the circus and the bread. You're looking at the bullshit. You don't know how to measure the times diligently, so you can prepare yourself from these turbulent times we're about to go through, man.
And you're looking at the circus and bread for this man, because you got guys like Donald J. Trump gets on there and tells you going to do this and do that, but in the midst of him talking everything, the little nuggets he's throwing out there is, look, I'm about to make America great again. It's about putting you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans back into slavery. I'm bringing back the guillotine. I'm bringing back mass firing squads. All right, I'm gonna be a fierce king over this thing. But you don't have the spiritual eyes to see what this man is saying, and he's not bullshitting. That's the fear of the Lord that's on him. All right, Isaiah the 19th chapter. Okay, so yes, they're passing these laws, and that's what's going on over there, in Gaza. All right, the Gaza Strip, the biometric facility camps, all right, will soon be happening over here in Babylon the Great. Bring it out.
2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid,
yes,
it is hid to them that are lost.
You have no recollection of what the hell is going on, nor do you care. You don't care about who you are as your nationality pertains to it. Your heritage. According to Isaiah 1:3, we know damn well you don't care no more about the prophecies, or they saying, you asking the old person. They saying the law was coming back 25 years ago. Yeah, okay. What it saying? What it is in the book of Peter? All right. Or what it say? That's an apocrypha. Woe to you that have lost patience. All right.
Yeah. Don't let the incredulity of them trouble you.
Yep. All right. Oh no. Where's the promise of his coming?
Yeah, the promise of his. Come.
Yeah. The promise of his coming.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, people been saying this all the time, but we know, all right, we have an unction. The Bible says we have an unction to know all things.
And that means an anointing.
We have an anointing. We know because we see the prophecies. We measure the time diligently, as it says in 2 Ezra the 9th chapter. We know when we at the end. The Lord is about to make that grand appearance. All right? Got some more?
I got that second got that.
And I'm gonna read that article on going to the title of the video. Go ahead.
Revelation 2 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but you got to know this.
Yes.
All right. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer.
Yep.
Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison. They that ye may be tried.
Yes.
And you shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou found faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
So the Lord is going to try his men. All right. Yes, we know the persecution. Yahweh spoke about these things. Did a video on that also. The persecution is coming first. So in the event of what's going on with Iran and those Israelis, okay, what's going on with Russia and Ukraine and North Korea being drawn into it, all right, the Lord say what? Be not terrified. Don't panic, all right? These things must first happen, but the end is not yet. Why? Because we got to go through being tried through the fight.
And he said he's going to throw some of us in prison. Some of us brothers,
yeah,
that's what you got to get built on your most holy faith. First, the book of Jude 1 and 20. That's why that brother wrote, get built on your most holy faith. Because our great king, he got weak. He got weak. Then he went to the Garden of Gethsemane. He prayed so hard, blood started coming out of him. Then once he finished praying, he was built on his most holy faith. He was like, come on, let's go. Let's do it. And he was like a lamb done going to the slaughter. Yeah. He didn't say a word. He was ready. Yeah. But that's because he sought the Lord while the Lord might be found, and the Lord built him up. And then when it was time for him to go to that, as we would say, metaphorically speaking in our day and time, to the guillotine, to the prison or whatever, he was ready. He went before Pontius Pilate. He went to them corrupt kangaroo courts, all right? And he faced the music. But you have to have strength and power, because guess what? He had a chance to cheat death. Pontius Pilate just say what I want you to say. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
See, I got the authority to put you to death or free. All right? We went back out there and asked the people, say, what you want me to do? All right? They came up with the agreement to put the Lord down. And it's going to happen to us
as well. Same generation back.
Yes, it's back to date. All right, the same thing. And Yahweh was the top. All right, for us to follow behind, to be an example of, man. And the apostles along with Yahweh, what did they do? They was ready to give up the ghost. They seen what the Messiah did, man. What he went through, how he was silent all the way up to the end, and they went to that death with a smiling face, man. Yeah. All right, and never stopped preaching the gospel, man. When they went even harder.
When Paul wrote his farewell letter to Timothy, he said, I fought the good fight. He said, I got a crown stored up for me. That brother was ready to go. He didn't sound like somebody that feared death, man.
Yep. I know what awaits me.
Yes, brother.
That's cocky with it. I done did everything what the Lord required me to do. Now it's time for me to for my departure. Going to get my crown now.
That's the epitome of being built up on your most holy faith. All right? Yes, you don't fear death. And what the Lord commanded us, fear not, none of those things. All right?
Oh, let me say this too. I'm glad you said that, because inside of these internment camps, all right, it won't only just be the guillotine. All right? You're going to have nitrogen being let off inside of these facilities. You're going to get shot up with some kind of poisoning thing. It's going to be a plethora of things this man's going to do to occupy them. But the Bible said some of you they will throw into prisons. All right, so not everybody. There will be some. You know they got the kill list. All right, the roundup is coming.
Yeah, they want to get everybody. But according to election, the Lord got a certain number that He's going to let give that the brothers that they're going to get beheaded. But it's not going to be everybody. No,
right.
But we don't know our lives. We are prisoners of hope. So we have to train for this. Like it could be us. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Go ahead.
And like we were saying, that generation that condemned our great king to death, this is the same generation that's gonna come do that, the same thing to his servants. Crucify him. Caesar is our king. They're gonna do the same thing to us brothers that are out here prophesying, living according to this word, man. And that's why the Lord is bringing this trouble down for their judgment for what they did in the ancient world and what they're doing to this day. This is 1 Peter 4 and 16 and 17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh.
Yeah.
All right. So the Lord gonna start with the guys teaching false doctrine.
And I was just gonna say,
Yeah.
the ones who are not saying what we're out here saying, man. All right. With the beginning, this just one thing right here. About talking about this right here about these internment camps. All right. They're not talking about this. This is part of prophecy. You got to go through this. You're not talking about it. You're not warning the people of what's coming down the pipe. I'm gonna get you first. Ultimately beginning with the name of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Not talking about the MOTB. All right? World War III. Great Millstone is the only camp that goes into all these things, brother.
Thoroughly.
All right? Thoroughly. Go through the whole Bible. The Bible says
accuracy.
The Bible says in the 63rd chapter, eat the whole roll. We can get surgical with this thing. We can get surgical with these prophecies, man. Yes, the whole Bible from Genesis to Revelation. Nobody does it the way Great Millstone does.
What Paul say, where the disputers of this world?
And then
Come on, I challenge you.
And in the chapter I'm going to read, the Lord said, then shall it be known who are my chosen. So inside of these camps, you will have some of the elect will be inside of these other entry-level camps. All right, and the Lord's going to sift them out.
Yeah.
Me speaking as a man, I believe the Lord's going to do it via the MOTB. Yeah. All right, the MOTB is going to be the breaking point. It's going to separate everything.
Yeah, you got some dudes that you can look at IUIC and you can just tell they're sincerely wrong.
Yep.
But you can see that they're sincere. You know, so when you look at some of their continents. I met one. I talked to one dude before. He wasn't on that rah-rah shit. We talked a long time. He didn't seem like a nigga. I know I pick up nigga vibes when I'm talking to people. He just believed what he's been taught and he's sincerely wrong. All right?
I'm going to read the article too. All right? This is the article that pumped the video. All right? And the brother, I was in the middle of my prayer last night and the brother called me and that just prompted the lesson. He called me again this morning. So that's the Spirit of the Lord that's doing this. Okay? See what that says? Okay? Mercenaries. All right?
I called the brother didn't answer, and then he called me right back. He was like, hey, I was just praying, bro. It's something you call.
Praying, bro. And I had to move the siege on while I was in there getting it in. Okay? The Bible says what? Pray without ceasing. All right? And pray that you be able to escape these things that's coming upon this earth. All right? The Lord wants you to call out and beg for it. All right, and even then, by praying, the Lord still gonna put you in that situation, brother.
Yeah,
He did it to the Lord. He did it to the Lord. Say, if it be possible, Lord, let this come pass from me. You got the Lord. How got quiet on it? You got to go through it. Even in the midst of us praying and calling out to Him, the Lord still gonna put His men through it. You're being tried through a fire. Okay. All right. So in the article from thecradle.com, it says, entry to these compounds will be prohibited except for residents who live in the neighborhood and submit to biometric identification.
See?
All right?
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. It's cool. Yeah, but what the brother just said, those are the ones who's not going to go to those endurance camps for the most part. Those that just submit and be like, here, put one in my forehead.
Yeah.
You know, the ones that are just defeated. Because what the Lord said, I come for the lost sheep of the house of Israel. That word lost goes into destroy. The vast majority of our people, 2/3 of them, are destroyed utterly, mentally, spiritually. Okay? And then you're going to have those that are going to buck. You have a number of them that don't want to get to Karagma, but they're still drunk off of the philosophies of the beast. All right? And those are the ones going to go into the processing camp. You got it, bro.
Real quick. The 2nd to 16. I'm going to finish the article too. 2nd to 16, verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you. And that's these mercenaries. No, Esau this has already been in play. We know, like Minister Brother been talking about, we know we marked men already. We know this already. This is what we signed up for. All right? We want to be hated. All right? Yahweh said, you're going to be hated for my name's sake. What glory that is to be hated for the Lord, huh?
The Lord said, blessed are you when men revile you, man.
That's right, brother.
Comes with the territory. We don't give a fuck.
Okay? So, yes, we know these camps are being set up. All right? You can enter to a police state.
Yes.
Okay? Everything is cut off. All right? And what the brother said last night, they got it's going to be a series of events of T attacks going off at the same time. It won't be one here and then a year later be another one over here. No, it's gonna be all happening at the same damn time, back to back, back to back, back to back. It's gonna prompt the MOTB to be implanted in everybody. Okay, we don't know who the hell no one is. All right, we got the border crisis going on right now. All right, they're gonna tie it all into that. All right, so everybody has to get this. It's gonna be done through famine, civil war, pestilence. All right, in order to detect a pestilence, you got to get this inside of you to know whether you have been infected with it or not, man. This is what it's all leading to.
This dude dealing with geoengineering. He's messing with the plates under the earth. He's going to cause the course of the Mississippi River to switch. All right, and he's prepping people right now with it for talking about some hurricane that happened in the 1800s that wiped out a whole city. All right, so why is he bringing that information out? He said the people in Missouri should prepare in case it happens. Yeah. He's going to do it.
The New Madrid.
New
Madrid. I seen it.
Oh, when I was talking to
Arrows of Indignation did a video on it.
Yeah, when I was talking to my relative, he said that at the boot camp they told him in the year 30-something, Louisiana's going to be completely submerged underwater. All right, now he's at boot camp, and who put out that map? The Army Corps of Engineers. No, that's going to happen in this day and time. It ain't going to be in no 30-something. No. That's going to happen in the coming days.
Yeah, like we did the video on it in the Baton Rouge newspaper called The Advocate. And I showed this brother, we ended up doing a video on it. And it said by 2050, all right, Louisiana will be submerged underwater. No. See, he throw them dates out. See, the so-called white man is the devil. All right? He throws dates out there here so you be looking forward to it. And then, bam, it comes upon you swiftly. And suddenly.
Hey, they about to have a parade on the street or something? What kind of parade? A Halloween parade? Oh, okay. What time is it?
What time that is?
4?
Damn. Supposed to go. All right. So this is where we're headed, man, in prophecy, man. Okay? Let me finish that off. In 2 Ezra chapter 16, in verse 6 to 8, it says, and they shall take away certain of you, and the brother read that, being going into these facility camps, all right? Lord say, some of you they're gonna throw into prison, okay? And it says, and feed you, being idle with things open unto idols, okay? And we know the philosophies of everything, all right? Esau throws out there, you want to eat, all right? All we got is shrimp and everything left in here. Go ahead and take this right here, okay?
That's gonna be a test for brothers.
Yeah. You don't got nothing to eat. The Lord just said it, and the brother just read it about now. We tried 10 days. You may go a distance, and it may be literal, it may be 5, it may be 3, it may be 7, 10. This represents completion of days. It may go to literal 10, and you're gonna be offered. This is all we got in here.
This is all we got. We got some shrimp and some raccoon.
Oh, you're Israelite.
And you ain't ate in 10 days.
Oh, you're Israelite. You don't eat pork.
Yeah,
that's all we got right here.
So you're gonna sit here and starve to death? Yes.
What man would do that? The Bible says his words are smoother than butter. Okay. When Satan came to your house shot like that.
Yeah. All
right. So yes, you're going. This is the trial of your faith, or you're gonna hold fast. All right, and be found what the Bible said, faithful unto death. We rather go to the great. What the book of Maccabees talk about that? How they, we rather eat pork. We rather die than eat pork, man.
Eat pork. Yes.
That's right, brother. It's the last verse. All right, verse 69. And they that consent unto them shall be had in derision and in reproach and trodden. That's that word again. And trodden underfoot. Okay, we read that earlier in Luke the 19th chapter. Okay, shall lay thee even with the ground. It's the same thing right here. Trodden underfoot. All right, taken out of your home, thrown to a military convoy, hauled off to a internment camp. All right, processed. Okay, and then set up. All right, to be put to death or take the Karag. It's coming down to those choices right there, man. All right, do you get it? All right, got something? I can go back to that article too. Okay. So it says regarding the plan, U.S. journalist Dan Cohen reports that the Biden administration has approved the deployment of 1,000 CIA-trained private mercenaries as part of a joint U.S.-Israeli plan to turn Gaza's apocalyptic rubblescape into a high-tech dystopia. Ooh,
yes,
ooh, man.
Yes,
1,000 CIA mercenaries. And that's just over there in Gaza. How much more over here in these all 50 states over here in Babylon the Great, man? They're going to turn this into a dystopia. overnight.
They're gonna turn this into a circus.
Yeah, man.
You know, a true circus with those coliseums where it was just different ways to fight to the death.
Yeah,
just blood sport.
They showed you there on the movie, The Running Man.
Yeah,
Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger. How they made it public, a public reality show, man. And people really getting put to death. Okay, you got something?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Jeremiah 5:15.
They came right over here.
Yeah. Lo, I will bring a nation upon you from far, O ye house of Israel, saith Yahweh. It is a mighty nation. It is an ancient nation. And then you got to understand the spirit that envelops the so-called white man was here in the garden. It was here from the beginning. All right. It's been seducing Canaan and the Edomites, all right, since the beginning. All right. The spirit that envelops this people is ancient. All right. A nation whose language thou knowest not, neither understand what they say. All right, and when they look, when these, even if it's American troops, hired henchmen, when they come in, they're not going to be speaking your language, which is logic and reasoning. They're going to be speaking chaos. All right, they're going to be speaking pillage and ravishing and raping. That's the language they're going to talk. Blood.
When the Bible says they should be like madmen,
Yeah.
Don't hear nothing. Nothing. I ain't got. It doesn't have no mind, no brain.
Yes. Their quiver is an open sepulcher. So that's the language they're going to talk. A sepulcher is a grave. All they're going to be talking is death and destruction. That when they come in, when that flood come in, it's coming in to destroy. Okay? They are almighty men, and they shall eat up thine harvest, take your goods, thy bread, which thy sons and thy daughters should eat. They're going to eat your sons and your daughters too. All right? And when we talk about eat, they're going to have their way with them, man. Okay? They shall eat up thy flocks and thine herds, and they shall eat up thy vines and thy fig trees, and they shall impoverish thy fenced cities with thy churches with the sword. All right? And they're going to subdue you, and they're going to send you to fun camps. All right? Ultimately. Okay? Nevertheless, in those days, the Lord, saith the Lord, I will not make a full end of you. And the Lord's going to keep that cluster of grapes. All right? He's going to keep that elect number of men safe from these perils.
Yep. So, hey, all bets are off. All right, they showing you through like the video states, biometric. Okay, so it's a gradual process to what they're doing. All right, biometrics. All right, so ultimately, when the devices is already ready, okay, which they are, okay, you got billions and billions of little C-hips, okay, ready to be implanted. All right, inside of people.
They've tried them out on monkeys, and they've
Yes.
already did human trials on them. They ready for you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They ready for you.
God.
They just ready for the perfect storm to get implemented out. That's it. And they're going to make this storm to implement them out.
Yeah, it's already been made.
Yup.
That's why they're setting up these setting up everything. It's a plate that they've been setting up. Like you said, the border crisis. Okay, now you passing laws in the system. You're about to put a fierce king or queen in office. Okay, in the next coming weeks. Okay, got wars taking place. Everything is just being surrounded. Babylon is being surrounded by all kind of plays. It's gonna hit hard. You get order. You create the problem. You get the people to react with it. Okay, and then you come in with the resolution. All right. So in event of an attack, all right, the military comes in. All right, you're gonna have checkpoints. All right. The Bible says what? A man shall desire to go into a city shall not be.
They're about to lock this city down right now for the parade.
For a damn parade.
But you look at the dynamic of how they lock it down. You're not going to be able to go from this street to that street or this side of downtown to the other. They're going to have a cop on this street, a cop on that corner, a cop down there. All right. And the whole city is literally about to be locked down, and they're going to funnel the cars well to wherever they want them to go, like sheep in the herd. This devil has, through the Army Corps engineers, he has the technology and the resources to lock you down and funnel you into a narrow corridor like you do cattle and destroy you, man. Send your ass straight into a processing camp, to a fun camp. Okay?
Right, bro.
Because that's what he's about to do here for a parade. We're not going to be able to just go where we teach at right now. We thinking about where we're going to go at, because when they have these parades, they shut down the city. Okay? So we know if we go here, you're going to have a cop telling you what they do out.
Yeah,
Go that way. And they funneling you wherever they want you to go. They could do that all throughout America, man.
And they will. And they will. So the point is, to add on what your brother's saying, for Jake, all right, for you brothers who in the ministry, to know how to navigate.
Yes.
Navigate through the city. All right?
I can't get lost in Baton Rouge. I know every
end.
I ain't not your part of town, though. But North Baton Rouge, man, they could shut anything down. I know every back alley, every rat hole, every shortcut.
Cuts in hallways.
I know the cuts in the hallways. Now I ain't gonna lie, out there by Hoosoo 2 Road and all that shit, yeah. I'm not privy to that. Yeah. But anywhere in North Baton Rouge, they could shut it down, and I know the back way to go.
He speaks for himself. I have the privilege of knowing both. Okay, because I'm from North Baton Rouge, and now I've been staying over here on the main, the pretty much the city, the mid city area.
Yeah.
For the since the middle of 2015. So, and this brother, and I've been bringing him over there so we could learn the routes and everything like this. When we, the Bible says, "What manner of person are you to be in holy conversation?" That's the holy conversation right there. Yeah. This route right here. This route right here. Now, when she is the fan, all right. We've been talking about it. We may not. We may be stuck in the city. We don't know. Okay, but we wrapping our mind around how to move. Be as pilgrim, as it says in 2 Timothy 16 and 40. And that word pilgrim goes to one that's seeking some kind of a miracle. Okay, so in the event of all hell breaking loose, we're gonna be looking for what? For the Lord to deliver us, man. That's a miracle. To be delivered out of this hell that's coming to this place.
And when you have that personal relationship with the Lord, He's gonna do the same thing He did in the ancient world. Things written 4 times before I learned it. Like if you're on the run, He'll have a chariot guiding you. You following that chariot like He did for us. A cloud in the daytime. Or He'll say, "Look, go here and get you 3 hours of rest right here." And then He might even make a angel materialize.
That's right. Like He did
for Elijah. All right, and come feed you and get you right, man.
We saw the angel appear out there in Cali, man.
Yes, brother.
How much the Lord gonna do? The Lord said He gonna do greater things in these days. Spiritual power is gonna be handed to the men of the Lord. All right, to duck these mercenaries. Don't let me get on the AI robots that's coming, man.
Oh yeah, they coming.
Okay, they are coming, man.
And there ain't nothing you can do against them.
That's it, man.
All right. If you think your AK or your SK or whatever you got to do something against that type of technology, you bugged out. The only thing that could deal with that type of entity, that type of force, is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua.
2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 1. Though thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Hamashiach Yahushua, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, the same commit thou to faithful men, who shall be able to teach others.
Men also.
All right, and that's what we're doing. The fruit that the Lord is bringing in, we're going through, we're telling them, all right, this is what you got to do to suffer in order to get into the kingdom. All right, you want the kingdom, you got to get down for your crown. And it's a lot that comes with this, man. All right, it's a lot of things you got to, all right, sacrifice. All right, leave behind. Leave the world behind. Huh?
Yep.
All right, the world behind is already left. The Lord spoke about that.
This is what the end looks like.
He called you out of darkness into His marvelous light. That's the world. Okay, look, he didn't pull that ass over. All right.
Nah.
Oh yeah, she goes coming. Yeah. That was
probably a little concubine or something.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm not finished. It says, 2 Timothy 2 and 3. Thou therefore endure hardness.
Yeah, she bought him something to eat.
Endure hardness as a soldier of Yahushua HaMashiach, because the bitterness of this truth is what? You're probably gonna lose your life. All right? Losing everything. Matthew 19 and 28 and verse 29.
You're gonna lose everything.
You're gonna lose everything, man. You're gonna lose it. They're gonna come snatch it. If you still have it upon the great insurrection, they're gonna take it away any damn way.
Yeah.
And if they don't, it's gonna get melted and burnt up through nuclear fire as it is.
That's why you don't put your dreams, goals, and aspirations.
And even before then, when you come to serve the Lord, off the gate, your first year or 2 in, you're gonna probably lose your job. Because look, they want you to shave. Yeah. It happened to me. Okay? Cars, houses. These are things that you had. The Lord said, look, just be faithful and I'll give you something back. Okay? 100 times more. All right? So if you're comfortable in this society right now, you're not in the ministry. All right? You want to quit your damn job, you're making $30, $40 an hour. You're gonna do something else. The Lord make it easy for Jake, but Jake just want to go do whatever the hell he wants to. You're going to learn the hard way, though. Go ahead, bro. Let me get ready to wrap it up.
I got you.
Bring it out.
Yep, this is what you just said. This for you, all right?
Con.
2nd Ezra 16:71. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Right, man.
For they shall waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses.
Right, man. And you know what the FBI does, man. All right. And what I read yesterday, what the feds did to what the rapper was, Dirt. All right. They went back and got all the records, everything you can say on these rap songs and lyrics. You're gonna play it back all over. You talk too much, okay? And look, everything you're saying is being recorded. But we're saying they get persecuted for wickedness.
Yeah.
We're going to these kings and judges for righteousness' sake, man. What we're saying on these videos, all right? We know we're tagged already, okay? But we're not gonna do nothing dumb, all right, to implicate the ministry like this. You gonna get us, all right? Then do it, boss. Bringing out this word, the Holy Bible.
All the millions he got, you know what they do when they get them charges like that? They freeze their bank accounts, so they can't hire high-powered lawyers to defend them, man. So they take away your resources, you know. And he's like you say, he's about to suffer for wickedness' sake. So big.
Yep.
We don't crying a tear for that nigga. Fuck him.
Yeah, fuck him, man. Gonna be a lot of more y'all that's going down like
well, it look like all of them going down.
All of them going down.
That's why I think Cat Williams is a double agent. He ain't no prophet. He said 2024, everybody gonna get exposed. He's not a prophet, bro. He probably a double agent, bro.
Yeah.
That nigga ain't no prophet, man.
But we know all this was going on in the world because you know the U.S. issued out a worldwide alert for attacks. All right, global for U.S. citizens when you're going to the land of Israel, or you're going to Sri Lanka, all right, or you're going wherever you're going, right? You got your passport with you. Watch out, okay? Because you know you can be involved.
Did you say Sri Lanka?
Yeah. All right, it's an article. I did a video.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Niggas don't go to Sri Lanka.
I'm talking about. I said U.S. citizens though.
Oh, okay, car.
We not going nowhere. Yeah, Jake can't leave out of the city.
But even when Jake travel, he ain't going.
He not going no Sri Lanka.
He
don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah, he going somewhere tropical.
Jamaica. All right.
Yeah.
Carry his ass over there to
Cozumel,
to West Africa.
Jake take that little cheap trip on the cheap cruise to Cozumel. Every Jake that went to the most Jake know is going to the DR.
That's
right?
it. That's it.
Yep.
That's where the line is drawn right there.
Yep.
All right. Nothing else. All right. So the U.S. Department issued out that alert. So wherever you go, all right, you will be attacked.
Y'all proud of Chucky?
I am.
All right.
See, and look, they got this pagan hell day going on. And we see more of our people out here participating in this idolatry than the heathen, man. This is why this is an example why the Lord is about to judge, because down here is about to be occupied with Israelites participating in this pagan event, man. And this is what makes the Lord jealous and makes him bloodthirsty, man.
Yeah, and not just October is a month of death. It is every day.
Yeah.
Death is hovering over you niggas and you tribes head every day, all day.
But this is why.
This is want to come back to the Heavenly Father through his son.
Now look, you got this beacon of light right here, right?
Yes.
But they're about to partake in what? They made this covenant with death. You know, they about to partake in this paganism, this foul ass hell day. But you got a beacon of light right here that if you ask any question sincerely, you're gonna get the answer from Yahweh Bashim Shai. He's gonna put the spirit on us to give them the scriptures. They don't want no part of it. They don't want the old paths, man.
Yeah.
They would have dressed up like impersonate some deity, man. What you about to get that out there?
No, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna wrap it up. Ezekiel 33.
Halloween come from them damn druids, man. Fucking heathens, man. And they and during this month, all right, especially in the day, they sacrifice children, man, to pagan deities, man. This is one of the most wicked, vile times for the so-called white man when his peak of wickedness comes from. I think it's from October down to December, man. Okay? And our people out here partaking in this madness, man.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Ezekiel 33 and verse 7. So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel.
Yes.
Therefore, thou shalt hear the word in my mouth and warn them from me.
All right, so he got us out here to tell them, man, look, don't partake in these things. This is the reason you're going to have jerkish trouble. All right? This is the reason the hour of temptation is coming, because how you transgress your high about Shema Shai's word and disrespected his word. How you transgress his word and his laws, man.
And it's all through the spirit, because this is about to be a horror. It's about to be a real horror. The thing Halloween is about to be is out you with your mask on and your knives and everything playing like this. No, it's going to be a reality.
Yeah.
All right? The sword is being sharpened to make that slower slaughter. So when we read that earlier in Luke the 19th chapter about laying even with the ground, the Lord's going to usher in a whole slaughter of Israelites being whacked. All right? According to Zechariah 13 and 8. All right?
You just call my muscles.
You know what
Sin.
I mean? Sin. All
I'm
right?
trying to hear what you're saying.
Yeah. Ezekiel 33.
Damn Centurion walking by, trying to
He
steal hustle.
probably told him over there. He gonna try to play it up and walk his ass down
Hey,
there.
look, ain't nothing wrong with it, do it, but you know them college be married and they be their little side pieces.
Yeah, they get a meeting right here. Yeah.
That ain't how you. If you gonna do it, that ain't how you do it.
Like that. Not
your wife relative will ride by and see the shit. You know what
then
I'm
it's a
saying?
cheap place of concourse where everybody
Somebody she know gonna see. You know.
In a small city like this anyway.
Yeah. That's how they get caught, man.
And then there's too much technology going on right now. Ezekiel 33.
Because she look way younger than him, so you know that ain't his wife.
She's around a little younger than us or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Ezekiel 33 and 8. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die. If thou doest not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand.
Through the tear of the Lord, we persuade men, because we know if we don't come out here with the knowledge that these talents the Lord gave us and use them, he gonna kill us.
Yep.
Oh, thou wicked and slothful servant, bound him up and throw him in the outer darkness. We don't want that, man. All right? He said, you knew I was a hard man. You knew I reap it where I sow if not. And you still ain't gonna warn the people? No, we don't want to hear that from your high about Shema Shai. Then he do us worse than what he gonna do your ass. So we're gonna come give you warning from here. Cry loud, spare not, and we're not gonna spare your feelings. We're just gonna tell you the truth. Raw and uncut, no chasing, man. Everybody out here, unless they repent, that's coming out here to partake in this pagan bullshit, is gonna die by the sword, man. The sinners are Lord's people gonna die by the sword, man. Yeah.
So the Lord said only a remnant is gonna return. And Lord willing, we are those remnants. Hopefully this video was very edifying, talking about the biometric digital intimate camp that's coming up on the whole planet Earth. There will be actual RFID Karagma stations inside of those facilities, man. Okay? So without further ado, we're going to turn and face the east upon Daniel 6 and 10 and Ezekiel 8 and 16 and give all infinite honor and glory and praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Harakapadash.
Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And peace and blessings to the Lord, hopefully let who continue to push his truth. Baba Ball, Kwame Yashala, Shalom,
my young.
We out.
So big. Shalom to you brothers that tuned in. Few opposites.
Who it is abducted